The water cycle.
The water cycle. Water is essential to all living things on Earth. Without water, life as we know it would not exist. Although the Earth is mostly covered by water, most of it exists in the oceans. But salt makes the ocean water unsuitable for humans and most terrestrial plants and animals. How then do we obtain the salt-free water we need? The answer is in the water cycle. This cycle is a process, a series of steps that changes water from one form, liquid, to another form, gas, and then back to a liquid again.
Evaporation. The water cycle begins over the oceans. Energy from the sun changes ocean water from a liquid to microscopic drops, a gas we call water vapor or moisture. This process is called evaporation. This is the same process that dries clothes on a windy day or dries streets and sidewalks after the rain has stopped and the sun shines once again. The water vapor evaporated from the ocean is then carried aloft on air currents.
Transpiration. Water is added to the atmosphere by plants too. This happens in a process called transpiration. While making food, plants give off water vapor through their leaves. In areas of the world covered by rainforest, transpiration supplies more water to the atmosphere than evaporation from oceans, lakes, rivers, and streams combined.
Condensation. As the air rises, its pressure drops and it begins to cool. When enough cooling has taken place, the invisible water vapor changes to tiny droplets that form a cloud. This process of changing from a gas to a liquid is called condensation. It is the same process that causes your breath to be visible on a cold day or dew to form on the ground after a cold, clear night.
Precipitation. Clouds that form over the ocean are moved by winds to the land where they are forced to rise over obstacles like mountains and hills. As the air rises, it expands and cools even more. Eventually, a point is reached when the clouds can no longer hold all that moisture. It is then released from the cloud as precipitation, usually in the form of snow, rain, sleet, a combination of rain and snow, or hail.
Collection. When the precipitation reaches the earth, it collects to form streams, rivers, and lakes. This water flows back to the sea as runoff. Some of the precipitation sinks into the ground to form groundwater, which can be used by humans via wells. Groundwater reaches the ocean, too, but as subsurface runoff. Working together, the two types of runoff return fresh water to the ocean, where its collection eventually begins the process again.